Hey everyone, Jordan here from Cinelinks.com. We are back with part 4, our final part, our Lego Lord of the Rings Rivendell set. The end is in sight and we are putting the final touches on it, which is what most of this build in this video is going to be. All we've really got left is the little Council of Elrond scene, and we're putting together the dais, the different seats that they have there, and of course this massive tree, because of course we have to have more trees in this thing, which means more leaves. But anyway, as we get to work here, just a few things I want to point out. Again, the way that they hide things on this set is just so friggin' cool. I mean, just with how they use and build the chairs here is super impressive and neat, and it's just so simple. And every time with this set, there have been so many points where you're using regular bricks and pieces that you've always used, but doing them in a different way to get a new result that's just so cool, and is a big part of what makes this particular build fun. This big tree here, the biggest tree of the whole set, is really neat looking because it has all the different, I mean, it's just a massive tree, and it builds into it the different twists and turns of the roots and the trunk itself to show that it's this massive tree, and it's all hidden so well. Like, just looking at it from the outside, it would be hard to tell that, hey, this is made from a whole bunch of tiny little bricks. That is the type of stuff that makes this build so fun and really steps up that display factor for when it's all said and done. They save some of the other parts for last here with some of the tiny details like the little swords and extra weapons and stuff. So you're building out these little pieces as well. This last little part, you got you're building essentially little pieces of furniture that are going to fill out other parts of the whole set. You're going to notice you have some extra pieces lying around, and they're part of the build. What they're for is actually a really cool idea, in that it lets you give you seating options for a couple of the characters that wouldn't normally be able to sit. Like, you have Gandalf and Elrond with these bottom pieces that won't fit in a chair, especially with the hobbits, because the hobbits have these bottom feet that don't bend like other minifigures do. So you can take it off and swap out with the little alternate builds that they give you here, and boom, sitting hobbit that you can put anywhere, and it looks so good. It's done. It's done. I'm finally done after several weeks and just a ridiculous amount of hours. I'm finally done with this Lego Lord of the Rings Rivendell set, and the result is ridiculously impressive. I'm not going to talk a whole lot more about it. There's not really a whole lot more to say that I haven't said over the last few videos, but seeing it come all together in the end is just so satisfying. Once it's all done, it does have little pegs on the side that you can put them together. Now, I kind of went back and forth on this, but the pegs themselves, they're actually just kind of there. They don't actually like click in and connect, so they're not like stuck like Lego.
which at first I thought was kind of odd because, you know, you'd think you'd want it to be a little more stable altogether. But it's actually kind of brilliant because it means that you can put them together and display it that way. But when you want to change things up, it all comes apart rather quickly and easily, which is nice because, you know, when things are all stuck together with Lego style, if you try to break it apart, you could end up pretty easily messing up a bigger part of the build itself. Now, I've got my stuff set up how I want it to, generally speaking, but there's just so many different ways you can do it. There's so many different scenes you can recreate that you could change it up every few months on your own display and not get bored with it. I absolutely loved this build. It was just so fun. Once you get over how daunting it is to start and you really get in the flow of building and you get, you know, your system down, it is just a lot of fun to sit and do. There's, you know, it's just a blast. And even if you're just a casual Lord of the Rings fan like me, this is an awesome set and you're going to have fun with it. So if you've been eyeballing it, but you're not sure because I'm not the biggest Lord of the Rings fan, don't let that stop you. This is just an incredible set. If you love toys, collectibles, anything nerdy, there's absolutely no reason to pass on this one. Just like I have in the past for the other videos, I'm going to put some links down in the description below if you want to pick up your own. I really appreciate you guys sticking with me through this journey. We've had 4 build videos, easily the largest Lego I've ever built, and it was a blast. Can't thank Lego enough for sending this my way. It's going to be a huge centerpiece whenever I figure out where I'm going to put this massive thing. Well, if you enjoyed this video or this series of videos, be sure to hit that like button, subscribe, tell all your friends about it. Until next time, keep it tuned here to Cinelinx.com for all your movie, gaming, and geek-related needs.